Hey everybody, welcome back to Ha-Man's Advice Forum. I am the Ha-Man, and I want to talk about something that was dealt with in the movie Rocky 5, which is actually the worst. I think it's the worst rated Rocky movie ever. And I think a lot of people didn't like that story because it's like Rocky decides to take someone named Tommy Gunn under his wing and makes him a champ, but in the end, Tommy just betrays him for no reason because he feels like he doesn't need Rocky anymore, or he feels like he never really needed Rocky in the beginning. And it's very similar to what I heard about, I was listening to H3 podcast. I've never really listened to that podcast before, but they had Papa John on there, John Schnatter, or whatever his name is, the founder of Papa John's, and he told a story about how he got ousted as the CEO, and the people that he knew he had known for many, many years that he had considered to be his family pretty much conspired to kick him out as CEO using, the whole N-word incident. And I don't know the full details of the story, but it's kind of something similar that I went through where basically, people in your life will betray you for reasons that don't make sense and doesn't even benefit them, right? And that's kind of something that you have to be careful of as you get older and reach certain levels of success in life, because just because you do reach that level of success doesn't mean that other people will appreciate what you've done for them, what you have contributed. And many times, even if you help them to become successful, they might even think that they never needed you in the first place, and for whatever reason that they think they got to get rid of you, right? And it's quite common. There's a lot of I think a good number of businesses where the founder gets ousted by the board because for whatever reason, the board comes to this conclusion that somehow the founder is some sort of a hindrance, even though the founder, who's been with the company the entire lifetime of the company, and was essential to the success of the company, just gets treated as if we never needed that person, right? And another example I could think of is the Men's Warehouse. Remember George Zimmer? I think that was his name, either George Zimmer or Zimmerman. Forgot what his name was. One was the guy accused of killing a teen. The other one was the founder of the Men's Warehouse, and he's a guy who was the spokesman, just like Papa John's. And, his motto for the company was, you'll like what you buy or something, I guarantee it. And that guy got ousted by his company too, and nobody really appreciated what he brought to the table. And he was like 70 something, So this could happen to you at any age. And yeah, unfortunately, this is what people will do, right? You can you can work hard so that other people can benefit from your success, but then for whatever reason, people will come to the conclusion that somehow they need to get rid of you. You are a hindrance to their, I don't know if it's their ego, or they think that they'll be more successful without you. And if you listen to that H3 podcast with Papa John's, he says that Papa John's is struggling right now without the Papa. And you could tell that, just from listening to him, that he really cares about his products, his people. I don't eat at Papa John's. I don't eat fast food. I don't eat anything from a pizza chain. If I'm going to make pizza, I'm going to make it in my own house. But you could just tell that, he puts there's a lot of sincerity in his voice, which is why I really like listening to that podcast. It's kind of a breath of fresh air, even though I don't necessarily agree with the products that he's selling. I think pizzas do a lot of harm to the public, and which contributes to a lot of the obesity that we see, or just the overweightness of the general population. I don't know if overweightness is even a word. Probably not. I just made it up. But you could just tell that just listening to him, that he has a lot of sincerity in his voice, and he cares about people, and that the people that he cared about just ended up betraying him, right? So this is the Ha-Man here again with another video. If you have any thoughts, comments, leave them below, and I'll see you guys next time.